Hi there. So, my name is Ashley Zahar, and I am your Team Beachbody coach. And I'm super excited that we get to embark on this journey together. First and foremost, I apologize for the quality of this video, but I am doing the recording from my computer so that I can screen share some things that I think are really going to be impactful and helpful to kind of walk you through to make the most of your experience and to know about all the amazing tools that you have when you decided to say yes and join in one of my Rock Your Life challenge groups. And I'm really excited and I'm honored to be on this journey with you and that you have decided to choose me as your coach. I do not take that lightly. As someone who basically has spent her entire life doing everything that she thought she was supposed to be doing, I totally can understand how hard it may have been to make this decision to put yourself first and to do this for you, because it's so easy, or at least it had been for me, to always focus on putting other people first and to be focusing on doing the things that I thought that I should have been doing to make other people happy. I am a former people pleaser, and I like to say that I turned into a badass who is rocking her own journey, and I'm loving every minute of being authentically me. But I didn't start here. About 4 years ago, I came across the Beachbody opportunity. However, before that starts my story with my struggle with nutrition and fitness and my mindset. So, like I said, I always did everything that I thought I was supposed to be doing. I went to school, I got my degree, I got a job in corporate America right away. And as soon as I got to this place that I thought was going to bring me this happiness in corporate, I quickly realized that I was not fulfilled. I did not feel like I had a purpose for my life. And I quickly fell into a deep depression, feeling like there was a monotonous things that I was just doing every single day, a set of demands that I was just trying to meet, and never felt like I was doing what I in my heart believed I was connected to be doing. And through that, I always dealt with my emotions in the most unhealthy way through eating, drinking, things like that. I have an addictive personality. And it was something that I knew that if I wanted anything to get better, I kind of had to start here and I had to start here and I had to start from the inside out to figure out what the heck it was that I wanted to do with my life. I had to come to that decision that I had to take care of me first, because I was looking at myself in the mirror. I was 40 plus pounds overweight. I had almost hit 200 pounds on the scale. And that moment for me was when I realized, Ashley, it's time to do something different. And so that's what I did. I just started one day at a time. I started putting me first. I started focusing on moving more, learning how to eat more of the right things. And for me, when I first started in my journey, I thought that meant Diet Coke and Subway. So this girl was starting at the very freaking beginning. I tried to start my journey and I didn't know about any of these amazing tools that we're going to talk about today. I didn't even know that Beachbody existed. Yes, I heard of a program called P90X, but that was not what was for me, considering I was the girl who ran away in gym class when we had to run a mile or to play sports or anything like that. I was always the person that was chosen last, not a fitness person whatsoever. So what I'm excited about is throughout my journey, it took me a lot longer and it was a lot like this due to the fact that I didn't have all of these amazing tools that make things easier. But as soon as I got equipped with Beachbody, with my first challenge group, with a program that I got to do in the comfort of my own home instead of signing up for the gym and going for a while and then getting unmotivated, because it's so hard to stay motivated by yourself. As soon as I started my own first home workout, and as soon as I followed a nutrition plan, it taught me how to actually eat things in the right portions to maximize my results, because you cannot outwork a poor diet. And that is something that took me a very long time to learn and to really understand. And I never had a supportive community to help me and keep me going when things were really tough, because motivation is only what's going to get you started. So motivation is what got you here at this moment for us getting started together, but it's what we're going to do after and throughout this challenge of just showing up and doing it even when we don't feel like doing it. Because I can promise you that this first week together, you might be so pumped up, you might be so excited to do this, but then life is going to kick in. And I want you to know that that is okay. I want you to understand and to expect that, but not to give up on yourself and not to give up on the goals and the reason that you decided to start this group together with me, with you, with all the other ladies that are part of this. We are about to embark on something so amazing together, and you're going to make some friends. We're going to get to know each other, and it's a completely safe environment for you to share anything that you're feeling. You can share your progress pictures, you can share your victories, you can share your freaking disappointments, because there's going to be days that you win, and there's going to be days that food or, just being exhausted, those type of things may creep in and you might feel defeated. But please know, this is a lifestyle. This is a journey. We're focusing on becoming the best versions of ourselves. And that's what we have to do by showing up one day at a time and committing to ourselves that we are going to do this and we're going to rock our lives. So that's a little bit about me and what you can kind of expect from the group. So what we have going on here. So there's a couple different places that I want you to know about that you are going to have ongoing support and love forever from me as your coach. So one, if you're on social media whatsoever, please add me. Let's connect. Let's make sure that we're friends on there so that we can stay together. That's whether it's Facebook or Instagram, anything like that. Email. Feel free to send me an email at any point in time that you would like to. Definitely in our challenge tracker. We're going to be together in there. And then I also have an ongoing private Facebook group that is called Fitspiration. And it's somewhere that we can plug you into that you will have support ongoing, whether or not we have a challenge going on in the app or if we have a break in between, something like that, so that you never feel like you're alone. Anytime you need me, please reach out. I'm here for you, to support you, to do this together, and also reach out and connect and befriend the other people in this group. Find success partners. It is so much more fun when you have someone that is going through the same journey, maybe has similar goals, has similar lifestyles that you can connect with and support and engage in everything that you have going on. So I want you to know about that, and I'll show you a little bit more about what that looks like. So when you decided to join this group and you decided to make the investment in you, in your health and fitness, most likely what you got, because this is what I would have recommended you, is what we call the All Access Challenge Pack. If you got something else, that's totally cool. If you have a physical copy of a Beachbody program, that's totally cool. But I'm going to gear this towards the majority of what my clients choose to do, and that is through Beachbody On Demand, because that provides you with the best freaking support, the best access to every single Beachbody program ever, and that will be created. So that's pretty cool, that you get to stream from your home, from any device that you choose, and you have access to all those programs. Okay, so you have access to any program, or if you have the physical DVD, you have access to a program. And then what you also have access to are all the fitness nutrition plans for every single program. Okay, so how that works, and I'm going to walk you through, is every program has its own nutrition guide. Most of them come with the Fixate meal plan. So if you decided to invest in that initial challenge pack, the All Access pack, you not only got all access to the programs and to the nutrition plans, but you also have those awesome containers coming to you. That this literally is what taught me how to eat, the right portion sizes, the right amounts. So you really want to focus on looking over all of that information, doing the calculation that it's going to give you to determine how many of these containers you get every single day. So there is a purple one for fruit, there is a green one for vegetables, there's a yellow one for your carbohydrates, there is a red one for your protein, a blue for your healthy fats, an orange for another healthy fats and dressings. You get teaspoons, all of that. But I don't just get one purple container and one green or whatever the case may be. Based on where I'm at now and based on my goals, I am going to get a certain number of containers. So for me, I'm going to be able to eat 2 purple, 3 green, 4 red, 2 blue every single day. So that is what I'm going to use to make my meal plan. So for example, if I'm going to have a nice breakfast in the morning, I might decide that I want to have some eggs, maybe a piece of toast, and then maybe to be healthy, I'll try to throw in some steamed spinach. So what that looks like, and you'll learn this, and it might be overwhelming at first, and that's totally okay. Please ask questions. This is the part where we get to have fun and get to learn all about this. And I know that can be frustrating at the beginning, but it's super simple. I promise you, once you get it, you're going to be like, this is awesome. You're going to start seeing foods in the portions that they are even without your containers. So in that example, my red container is my protein. So that would be my eggs. My toast would be a carbohydrate. So that would be a yellow. My green, my spinach would be my green container. So that goes to show you for that meal, I had 1 red, 1 green, 1 yellow. And then I track that because we have these awesome tally sheets and things like that that you can use and also print off from Beachbody On Demand along with any of the other materials. So that's just a quick example of how you can make sure that you read over and look over all of that, because that's going to set you up for the most success. Also, check out, there's tons of videos on YouTube that walk through it. If you go on Pinterest, there's different meal plan ideas. Google it. The internet, I promise you, is your best friend when it comes to this, because so many people have put things together because there are tons of people that have learned from this nutrition program. So I'm going to walk you through when you got your Beachbody On Demand, where you can find all of that, because it might not necessarily make sense intuitively when you do that. So let me share my screen with you. 1 second. All right. So hopefully you can see what I have going on here. So first of all, if you just go to teambeachbody.com, this is a great site that has lots of different information, but to get to your on demand, you're just going to click this here. And I already have the tab pulled up. So this is what Beachbody On Demand looks like. So right now, we just launched this week a new 7-day program called Clean Week. So that's featured here. And then it has all the other programs that are going on. And they usually do it in order that they've come out. So these are, this Double Time is coming out soon, Clean Week, Week of Hard Labor recently came out, Shift Shop is a recent program, and then it just keeps going. So these are all your programs. And this is also really cool. So Fixate, so this is a container plan, and there's also a cookbook that has come out as well using the containers, but this is actually a cooking show that shows you tons of recipes. So I'm just going to show you this for an example, because I think this is super cool, and I hope everyone takes advantage of it. And I might have jinxed myself that my internet is being so slow. Like really slow. Let me just try to show you where the nutrition stuff is, and then you'll get the idea. So let's say I want to do quarter force. This is the worst example right now, and I promise you it's never this slow. It's my internet that sucks. There we go. I told you, it's normally not like this. It's my internet that is being terrible. So every single program has every single workout listed out, okay? And it has the different times for the length of it. So if you just click it, it'll play it right here. I can do it from my computer, my TV downstairs. It's a Roku. I can automatically stream that stuff. So this is where you see the workouts, all right? So then there is this thing where it says program materials. And this is where all the goods are. So this is what I was talking about in regards to, this is where you're going to find out your eating plan. So I'm going to show you what that looks like as that pops up. Then you're also going to find how to do your workouts and the calendar for it. So for example, if I want to do just the regular calendar, and this is going to show me, see how much quicker that is when your internet is cooperating. So it lays it out. These are the different workouts. I am a big fan of printing out my workout calendar and physically checking it off every single day as I'm going through. That gives me tons of satisfaction. And then I also give myself a little checker and X based on if I'm following my nutrition, because that's just something that helps me to realize, okay, yes, I'm getting my workouts in, but am I doing what I need to be doing for my nutrition? So I would print this out, I'd hang it wherever I'm going to work out, and I'd cross it off as I go. And again, you're just going to say, okay, today is MMA speed. All right, that's the first one, 27 minutes, let's go. And then you can just hit it and be done. So then the next one is the eating plan. So every single one of these has these. And if you got a physical program in the mail, you also got a physical copy of an eating plan. So for example, you might have something like this, like a little booklet. So what I was mentioning is the nutrition plan. So every single one of these you want to check out when you select your program. So you're going to do the calculation that they have, and they're going to categorize which plan you're on. So then here, based on whatever the case may be, if I'm on plan A, I'm going to have 3 green, 2 purple, 4 red, 2 yellow, and that's how it's going to work for me when I'm thinking about my nutrition. The other thing that's amazing is that there are, I'm going to scroll down, so it tells you the foods to put in every container. Look at so many options, free options. These are the little trackers that I was telling you about. You can print those out and do it, or there's a great app. It's actually just for the 21-day fix, but if you download it, you can use this Fix8 meal plan and use it for any program to electronically track your containers if that's how you prefer. It talks about our performance line. So I always am a big fan of the Energize. That's what I do before all of my workouts. I call it my go-go juice. It is not one of those pre-workouts that makes you really jittery or anything like that. It's all natural. And these go hand in hand that you can use with your programs without having to count them in your meal plan, which is pretty cool. It's timed to where after you do a strength training workout, you take the Recover and it replenishes your muscles. There's a Hydrate that you can drink during the workout. So those are always great. Now here in the book, as I was going to say, there are tons of different recipes as well. So on top of that Fix8 cooking show and things like that, there are all of these that break it down. It says, hey, for lunch, if you have this barbecue chicken pita pizza, which is so good, by the way, you have 2 yellow containers. It's a half a red, a half a blue, and a half of a purple. So that's how it breaks it down, and it makes life a lot easier. Also, this mango salad is the bomb and husband approved. So that is really good. And I'm going to try one more time. Fingers crossed. Okay, fingers crossed. Let's see if I can get the Fix8 cooking show to pull up. And if not, I'm going to forget about it. Okay, I'm like the most impatient person in the world, so I'm going to keep going. So I have too many tabs open. What I want to show you next is where we're going to be doing our group. So our 21-day challenge is going to be ran in what we call the My Challenge Tracker. So you are going to get an email, or you already got an email, that will invite you to the challenge. So you're either in the group or you're going to be joining the group. And this is the app that you're going to have to download. It's called My Challenge Tracker. And here are some screenshots of what it looks like. I was going to try to show you my phone, but it does not work. The reflection is terrible. So here you see every single day in the group, you're going to have the option to add your workout and add your Shakeology. And this is where it's awesome, because in the group, we have opportunity to win some fun prizes, which who doesn't like prizes, you know? So every time that you log your workout and your Shakeology, you are going to be entered into a raffle. So you're going to get one entry every single day that you do that stuff. And we're going to put your name in, and at the end, I'm going to pick some people, and we're going to have a grand prize, which is so much fun. I love prizes. But please, every day, log into the app as well, because you're going to see different posts, and there might be opportunities for some bonus entries for doing different things. So just biggest thing that I can say is show up every day, check out the posts, log your stuff, and that is going to, one, give you the best experience, and two, give you the opportunity to win some cool swag. So you can see here, you'll see coach posts from me in here. You'll find information about how you can contact me. You can see all of the posts from the rest of the group. Shows you who has logged in, which is really nice, because then you can have that accountability. And then there's a whole section about checking your progress. You can see if you're logging your weight and your measurements and your before photos and how much you've actually logged during the challenge. So this is really great and helpful. Now, I am going to encourage you to definitely take before photos and measurements and all of that in addition to just your weight, because a pound of muscle and a pound of fat weigh exactly the same. It just looks completely different. So I want to make sure that we're focusing on the bigger picture of things, healthy habits, consistency, helping to strengthen our mindset towards positivity and all of that, so that we can reach our goals in the long term. Yes, of course, if you join the group to lose weight, I want you to have success with that as well, but I don't want you to become a slave to your scale. I think that's really huge and important that you do not do that. And by the way, here is that 21-day fix tracker. That's what that looks like that I was telling you about, for if you want to virtually log your meals and your containers. All right, so the next thing that I want to show you is, this is my coach portal. Now, it's going to be different for you when you are in the app, but I just want to show you an example of some of the posts that I have already scheduled for the next group that I'm running. But these might look a little bit different than the ones you have, or similar, depending on what type of group you decided to join. But I just want to let you know. So typically what you'll see is every day there'll be a post in the morning. What I'm focusing on is giving you a positive thought for the day. I'm giving you a challenge for the day. So things that you can do to take action in addition to just simply working out and eating healthy. So a sneak peek into this one is the first post. In this group, I talk about how it's super important to continue fueling your mind and personal development, so growing yourself, knowing yourself. And so I challenge you to find a book or grab audio, and I do give some recommendations about what those could be. And the thought of the day is, progress is impossible without change, and those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. So I really want to leave you with a great way to start your day, and so that's what you're going to see first thing in the morning. And then what I'm going to do is schedule a nightly recap. So this is where we come in, we come together, and we reflect on how our day went. How were we? Did we show up? Did we do the things that we needed to do? Be honest, be vulnerable, share the reality of the situation, because whatever you have going on, you don't have to pretend like things are going well if they're not. I want you to be completely open and honest and feel like this is a safe environment for you to do that, because I think it's super important that we're here and supporting each other no matter what the situation may be. So this is, again, an example of what the group looks like. So I have these posts ready to go for the group that I have starting Monday, and I will do the same and have done the same for the group that you are part of as well. So the last piece that I want to show you is our ongoing Facebook community. So this is where we will plug you in And again, if you have Facebook. And this is where we have ongoing support and love and accountability for those times that we may have a break or a gap in between the challenge groups that I'm running in the app, and you still want some accountability during those times. So you can see people are still posting. And again, as you see, my internet is being super slow, so you get the concept. So I'm gonna get back to the video. So I hope that this is helpful, because I truly believe that these tools are the recipe for success. Why do I think that? Because I know what it's like not to have them and how freaking hard it is. And I know what it's like to have them and how much simpler it makes things. I'm not saying it makes things easy, because this is going to be challenging. This is going to be challenging you to do stuff that you've never done before. It's going to force you to step outside of your comfort zone. But here's the deal. At the end of the day, what it comes down to, anything that we're working towards in our life, it's those small, seemingly insignificant things that we do and we decide to do day in and day out that are going to compound over time to get us where we want to be. So yes, at the end of the day, whether or not you chose a salad or if you chose a burger is not going to make or break you. But if you decide to choose the burger every single day and it compounds, it's probably going to lead you in a place that you don't want to be. Maybe feeling lethargic, feeling overweight, feeling sluggish. I think that is a I'm repeating adjective type of words here, but you get the point. Versus if you make a decision to show up every single day and do the things that you need to do, whether or not you feel like doing them. And that is where the challenge is going to be in this group. And that is what I'm going to sit here and tell you right now. I know that these programs and all of this works 100% of the time when you do it. So it's just a matter of showing up, doing it, and telling yourself how worth it you are, and reminding yourself why it is that you decided to become part of this group. And I'm so honored, excited, and freaking just pumped to see what you are going to unleash and how you are going to transform your life starting here in this group and what we're going to do together. So I look forward to seeing you soon and love you.